I want to know this on the Call of Duty perspective. Back when I played competitive StarCraft, the biggest complaint in the competitive scene was maps. You know, your maps had to be 100% equal, and I never agreed with maps being 100% equal, like almost symmetrically carbon copies of each other. So I feel that if you're the better team, you can be able to do well on both sides, even at a disadvantage. What is your opinion on maps that are not 100% symmetrical?
There's a lot of maps on, Black Ops that aren't symmetrical, and they're horrible. Symmetrical maps are definitely the maps that are best for competitive play, because if you're playing a map that's not symmetrical, you're going to have, one-sided maps, such as Villa. For Black Ops, Villa is definitely one-sided. If you get that back spawn every single time, they pull your flag, go straight through the fountain, and it's a cap every time, no matter what. You only got to watch 2 spots, and you don't change your spawn either. The only time you get your spawn changed is when they push into the spawn, and nobody's ever going to be stupid enough to do that. So you definitely want to have maps that are good. I think, when you're talking about maps and you're trying to get maps for competitive play, there's a big issue because some people like maps differently, and I guess
So fear, none of the COD maps are truly symmetrical, right? It's symmetrical in the way that sometimes the halo map is actually fear. But you play both sides, and then you can stuff a whole bunch.
Well, like I said, if you play a symmetrical map, it evens it up. But if you're not
symmetrical, you play twice, right?
It definitely. If you have one even side and one non-even side, you always switch. That's what you're saying. Yeah, but there's no telling what's going to happen when you take good side. You can beat a team by 200, and it's kind of just impossible to come back by that. You would want maps that are so,
Why do they score like that?
Why do they what?
Why do they score like that? They say you play first game and you beat a team by 50 in domination, and the next game you lose to them by 10, and the next game you beat them by 20, you win. And why do they do it? Why don't they just do it game by game, like best 2 out of 3?
Because they would take they have a schedule. If you go to an event, domination is 10 minutes long for the first side, and then you got to switch, and then you got to.
It's 8 minutes.
I'm sorry, it's 8. Back in Call of Duty 4, it was 10 minutes, but now it's 8 minutes long. So you do that, do the math, it's just going to take forever. And if you do best out of 3 for just domination, that tallies up. That's going to be ridiculous. So what they do is 8 minutes for the first side. If you get 150 to 50, then you switch, and you get whatever. You add up the scores of the both scores of the game, and then you just get to the winner is.
I see where you're coming from here, but it just seems like it would be almost unfair.
And plus, there's other gamer types. There's other game types also, like CTF, SD. You can't really. If you were to do that, you'd be spending at least 2 hours in just one match, and they definitely can't do that. That's nobody would want to do that either. It's just kind of ridiculous.
I guess I came from a different. Yeah, the 74U. That's the gun considered OP as a motherfucker.
Let me read into this. So most people consider the AK-73, and it looks like for